Well, hello everyone who's joined us on the call today. This is Mary Saucier-Choate, Manager of Outreach and Stakeholder Relations for the Partnership for Food Safety Education. Today I'm here with Executive Director Shelley Feist, and we both want to welcome you to this 30-minute lightning round of What's Up with Your Holiday Food Safety Outreach. Shelley?
Hi, Mary. Thank you. Thanks to everyone for being here. We are going to spend most of our time hearing from you about what you plan for your holiday outreach. It is a time of significant interest by the media and also by consumers about food safety at home. I want to also encourage you, if you're at your desk now, to go to an area of our website where we have some brand new tools that we'd encourage you to use this holiday season. They are ready to go. So if you go to storyofyourdinner.org right now, you can take a look at that, and we encourage any questions you have or any ideas you have how you might use the material. So again, it's storyofyourdinner.org. And if you go there right now during the call, see what's available. We have some terrific printable placemats that are fun. We have recipes with food safety instructions right in them. We are having a fantastic sweepstakes called Hand in Health with $100 gift cards from a leading food retailer as prizes, and a lot of good stuff. So Mary's going to talk about some of the information you've already sent, some of you ahead of time, and then we'll open up the phones. But I did want to talk about storyofyourdinner.org and let you know that we want to help support you in your outreach efforts this holiday season, and we have a lot of great tools to support you. So thanks for being here today.
Yes. You all do such a great job all year round with this topic, with outreach to consumers about food safety. And you're also very generous with your information. So I'd asked in the invitation to this knowledge exchange if you wouldn't mind sending what you're doing already. And I just to get things kicked off, I just wanted to share what some of you wrote. And it's from all different fields. So and a person who works in oncology said what she's going to be doing, or he, sorry, I can't tell by the email address, they're going to be doing in-clinic presentations geared to patients and their families. And because they're concerned that family members need to know how important it is to pay attention to food safety behavior when they're planning meals for someone who's an oncology patient. Someone else, and I hope this person called in, suggested that they're going to do office phone calls as well as educating family during their holiday meal. Another person is going to be putting out food safety brochures at grocery stores, a display at the public library with brochures, and also radio public service announcements and Facebook posts in November and December. Such a wide variety of ways to get this information out, depending on where your clients are. Someone who worked at senior centers is going to give presentations about the risk of putting dressing inside the turkey. Also is going to talk about how to calibrate a thermometer, and talk about time temperature guidelines regarding buffets and parties and big holiday meals. This is just such great stuff. Another person is going to write a series of articles for their hospital's communication department, who then submits these articles to local papers. And also this person is doing the same thing with that information, putting it on blog posts, another great way. Another person is going to be incorporating tips, food safety tips, in their preserving food for gifts class. And again, they're going to put food safety tips in articles that they write. And they also made a special point of saying that they use FightBack and foodsafety.gov for a lot of their information that they get. Let's see, social media. A person who does social media for the Kansas Department of Agriculture is going to be putting out a lot of social media. A person who works with food banks is going to be putting out information to their 150 food programs, and they always do something on holiday food safety so people don't neglect that aspect of holiday food feasts. Last year, I thought this was a great idea. They did food safety naughty and nice lists. What a great idea to take the holiday theme and put it into naughty and nice around food safety. Another backfighter is going to be bringing information to PTO meetings and to schools. People are going to share this on a one-on-one basis with clients when they work individually with clients, and also I thought this was such a great idea. They're going to share the information with coworkers and investigate having their IT department put food safety tips as a screensaver for the organization, which I thought was brilliant. I never would have thought of that. People are going to be using food safety information in SNAP Ed classes throughout the season. And one person at work, they have a Wellness Wednesday. This person's month is December, so they're going to be using holiday food safety for their topic. And this other clever, I just love the different ways people are doing outreach. Ron Campbell at Fairfax County is going to be producing a podcast on holiday food safety as part of Fairfax County's outreach, and also doing Twitter and Facebook posts. And another person is planning on sharing food safety and reusable bag information, which of course is great because people are really using these bags for all sorts of potentially cross-contaminating items. So that's what you shared already, and now we're interested to see what you're going to share with us now. So I'm going to switch us all to Q&A, and you'll get instructions on how to get in line to give your tips. So if you have tips you want to share, just as it said, press *6 and get in queue, and I'll see it, and I will open up your microphone. It doesn't look like anyone's. Yeah, I'm wondering if folks are having trouble. No one is asking to do anything yet. No one's offering their tips, and maybe these tips, maybe all the people that have offered these great tips are already on the line and they've already given their information. Well, Shelley, maybe while we're waiting, you could refer us back to some of the great stuff on storyofyourdinner.org while we're waiting for folks to share their information. Well, you know what I'm going to do?
I'm here. I'm
good.
here. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I had it on mute. So keeping in mind that today's call is about, sharing what can be done to promote food safety for the holidays, I'll talk a little bit more about the Story of Your Dinner, which was just released Monday. There's a great animated video, so easy to share. You can share it easily with a link on your website, a link in an email,
Shelley,
through social media.
We just got someone getting in line to speak with us, so I'm going to call on. It looks like they're calling from Massachusetts, 508-543, and I'm going to open up your microphone. And if you would go ahead and share with us your idea, what you're doing this holiday season. The person whose number is 508-543-9448. Could you go ahead and speak to us? Wow. This is very sad. That there you go. We can barely hear you. Go ahead. Wow, I'm so sorry. We can't hear you at all. So I'm going to have to go back to Shelley. Sorry, Shelley.
What? Okay. Actually, if people want to email their ideas in, they can send them to my email, sfeist, that's S like Sammy, FEIST, at fightback, BAC.org, and I'll read it out loud. All right. Well, again, it is a great time to share information about food safety. And one of the things we've developed this year is recipes, cool side dishes, delicious side dishes with food safety instructions built right in. So that's an easily shareable thing. You can share the PDF link, or you can print them and share them. So that, again, is at storyofyourdinner.org. These recipes were developed by Southern food bloggers, and they'll be promoted by the bloggers also. So what's great is we're hoping to get, food safety really directly into the mix when it comes to the kinds of recipes that people are making this holiday season, not just turkey, but side dishes.
Okay, so now we have we're going to try it again. We have 715-538-2311. Your mic is open, so go ahead and share what you're doing. Yes, hello.
Well, hello there. I am doing some education in food pantries. However, I have a large Hispanic population. I'm just looking at the story of your dinner recipes. Do you have those in Spanish anyplace?
Hi, this is Shelley. We do not have the recipes in Spanish. As I said, they're developed by food bloggers across the southeastern U.S. We do have the video, The Story of Your Dinner, in Spanish. It is going to be posted actually probably today or tomorrow. So please come back and take a look. That will be in Spanish. And that video, it's animated, it's very short and watchable, and includes the core 4 practices, home practices in it.
Perfect.
Okay,
That's
great.
what I need. Well, thank you very much.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for calling in. And we also do have Spanish language materials, not of this particular program,
right.
But if you go to our website and in the search box put Spanish, you'll come to them. And if you have any trouble, just go to email info@fightback.org, and we'll direct you to the right link. Okay, let's see. I'm looking for the next person who's raising their hand. I hate to keep interrupting you, Shelley, once you get rolling, but why don't you go ahead, and when someone raises their hand, we'll try to open up their mic again.
You want me to keep going? Okay.
Yeah.
It's so helpful to hear from you all about what your interests and needs are, because I want you to know we do listen to it and we weigh it in our decisions of how to produce the material you need. The Story of Your Dinner, in addition, includes some really unique, fun placemats. These placemats are in black and white, so they're to be colored in by the child. They have activities that relate to food production and food transport, and then, of course, food safety tips. There's 5 of them, and if you go to thestoryofyourdinner.org and enter the consumer route of the site, you can easily find these placemats. They're very fun, and are another thing, health educators, if you're doing an event, you could get 100 of these printed and hand them out. They're a lot of fun, and all of them highlight the core 4 food safety messages.
Shelley, I'm going to try the person who had raised their hand earlier and see if we can get them. Okay. Person calling from 508-543-9448. I'm going to open up your mic and unmute you. And you're unmuted. So the person on 508-543-9448, can you go ahead and give us your comment, what you're doing for the holiday? Oh, this is so sad. Nothing. I'm not hearing anything from her, or him. So I guess we'll move along. Let's see. This is so funny because our backfighters are offer so much assistance. Ooh, and I see someone from 403-943-2991. I'm going to open up your mic and go ahead.
Hello, this is Jackie. I'm phoning from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. And, of course, we've already had our Thanksgiving, but one of the challenges we've really had in the last number of years is talking about temperature as a way of indicating doneness, especially on poultry, and then not washing poultry. I wondered if any of the other educators on the line have any tips about getting the word out about that, because people are still worried about seeing that pink chicken meat, and it's a real big thing to get them to change their habit of washing their turkey or chicken. So I wondered if any of the other educators had some tips on that.
Well, while we're waiting, we have a great blog post by Jennifer from, what county is she from?
Jennifer Quinlan. Jennifer Quinlan from Drexel.
No. This is the person who did the rubber chicken.
So the rubber chicken demo, yeah.
Yeah, this is how they teach about not washing your poultry. They have a rubber chicken with a bikini, like a toy bikini on it, and they say, oh, she's such a diva. They do this whole little funny presentation. She doesn't want to get her bikini wet. So that's why you don't want to wash the rubber chicken. And then they also explain that because the bacteria is going to fly all over your sink and your dish drainer and everything. But they make it memorable by telling a story about this diva, the rubber chicken with the bikini who doesn't want to get it wet. I don't know if that's something you can use, but we'll see if other people have some ideas on that. But thank you so much for calling in, and hopefully other folks on the line will give their ideas.
And looking forward to coming to the conference in Washington in January.
Oh, great. You're coming from Canada?
Yep.
Great.
We are looking forward to seeing you.
Wonderful.
Thanks. Okay, so I'm going to see if there's other folks who are raising their hand.
I'll add another thing about the don't wash your chicken thing. We did a myth and fact, or a Mythbusters about that, and it's also in the Story of Your Dinner video. It talks about how important it is to wash your fresh fruits and vegetables, but not to wash your poultry. Just if you're looking for various formats in which to talk about that message, it is in the video, the new animated video.
Great. Oh, and we have a caller from Orange County Government, 919-245-2055. Will you go ahead and share your information with us?
Yes, good afternoon to all. It's Orange County in North Carolina, since there are so many Orange counties.
Oh, thank you.
One of the things, there was an interruption of what you were saying, so I don't know if you mentioned this. There is a video that is even on YouTube that the New Mexico State University produced, and it's about washing chicken. And it's called Don't Wash Your Chicken, Germ Vision Animation.
Oh, I've seen that. I'm so glad you brought that up. Germ Vision. Right. I bet if they Google Germ Vision and the University of New Mexico, they'll come to it. But if they don't, again, go to info@FightBack and ask me, and I will get you the link. Yeah. Thank you so much. It's such a visual animation of how the chicken bacteria get all over everywhere when you're washing chicken in the sink. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you so much for that.
Can I say what we're going to do here?
Please, yes. Yeah.
Okay. When I'm a new person here in this area, so what I'm doing is I'm using the Story of Your Dinner holiday meal flyer and printing it, and we're bringing it to the farmer market in this area. Right. So because local foods is a big thing, and as they go to the farmer market, they can then also get that information on the food safety part.
Great.
Great.
I have a question for you. You work for the county public health, is that?
No, I work with Cooperative Extension.
Okay, for North Carolina State?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you.
Welcome.
Okay. See if there's another caller. Not yet. Shelley, do you want to share something else from Story of Your Dinner material?
Well, it's great to hear from North Carolina. We are really targeting the certain southeast United States states for this Story of Your Dinner for some particular activities, so that's great to hear. Farmers markets, I would love to hear more about farmers market work that people are doing. Having handouts still seems to be a really powerful way people engage with the consumer, particularly at things like farmers markets. So, any of you who feel that printable material is still the most important for you, we'd love to hear that so we know that. In this case, she's using The Story of Your Dinner. We did a really attractive 2-pager that really sums up home food safety and also has some very particular information about leftovers and about your turkey, meaning, turkey preparation is sort of overwhelming for some folks. So it has a lot of information about how long you can expect to need to cook it, and, of course, the using of a thermometer to test it, the preference that you not stuff the turkey before cooking or roasting it, etc.
Okay.
Yeah, anyone else have more comments? Please.
Yeah, star 6, I believe, is what you do, and then it'll raise your hand, and I'll be able to open up your phone. Well, one thing I want to make sure everyone on the line knows about is a couple fun things we're doing. One is that Shelley had mentioned it before, to let your consumers in your area know about the Turkey Hand in Health sweepstakes, where they can you can go online onto our website at storyofyourdinner.org and find out about this. We're also tweeting about it, Instagramming about it on our Instagram page, and also on Facebook. And you can download a template and draw a turkey hand. And we've already gotten a couple of really fun entries. And the winners are picked every week up until Thanksgiving for the Publix gift card. And right now this is a pilot that's just going to Southeast United States, but if they win the gift card and they're not in the Southeast United States, we'll give it, if they want, we can give it to a food bank in the Southeast United States. Next year, hopefully this will be very successful and we'll be able to go national, so the prizes will be national. I'll tell you more in a minute because we have another comment. Thank you so much. So this is 253-798-3663. I'm going to open up your mic.
Hi, this is Martha Heichel. I'm in Washington State. We're with the Washington State University Extension FNET program. Yeah. And the question I had, I was looking at the website that you mentioned, The Story of Our Dinner. Is there anything on here about a case where, let's say on a holiday a few years back, we had Thanksgiving dinner and we had a storm and everybody lost power? Is there anything that you can that's on this website or anywhere on Fight Back about what to do if you've got that turkey in the oven and you lose power? Or let's say you've already lost power but you want to cook, things you can do that are safe, things that you shouldn't do that are dangerous, and things, options, alternatives, ideas, things like that. Is that on here anywhere?
Wow, what a great question. Isn't that, Shelley? Can you imagine if that happened in the middle of making your Thanksgiving dinner and electricity goes out?
It's happened here before.
Oh, my God. This is Shelley. The campaign does not per se include that. Every contingency. I will say USDA did some great stuff, including a infographic about loss of power recently. We have some, text information, but USDA is probably the better source for more extensive information about power outages and how to handle your refrigerator. So I would refer you to them. You might want to just go to USDA FSIS, Food Safety and Inspection Service, and search for power loss or power outage we wanted to, increasingly working to keep things real simple, produce different types of material that are as concise as possible. I hope you out there, I know you guys have had some rough weather.
Yeah, awesome.
So I'm wishing you a quiet Thanksgiving with all your power.
Thank you.
But that's a great question, and maybe something we could work on in the future. Because what are you going to do with a half-cooked turkey? I mean, strictly, it's like you have to pitch it, but I get no one to pitch it. So that's something to ask the microbiologist about, and we'll have to see what they say. Maybe there's a microbiologist on the line who could help us out with that. Okay, what else are you doing around holiday outreach this year?
You talking to me?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know if I was still on the line. Well, we've got handouts from Fight Back that I hand out in the classes about food safety, at the holiday meal, how long, we remind them how long to keep the food out. Because when people, after they eat the dinner, they just kind of go off into the other room and fall asleep on the couch and forget to put the food away. Remind them about that. And about the dressing, not putting the dressing in the turkey. And, things like that. Just, gentle reminders about things like the washing the poultry is kind of a subject that comes up a lot around here. So that's a great thing to bring up. And I'm going to look up the what is it? The bikini, the diva chicken.
Yeah, that's on our website. That's in our blog.
I'm going to see that, and then the other one on YouTube you mentioned. But,
that's the Don't Wash the Chicken Germ Vision animation is very good.
But I find with my clients that's a really hard one to get through to them because there's generations of grandmothers and aunts and uncles and everybody who's always washed their chicken. So. Right. It does take some education, but these kind of things can help. That Germ Vision video and the rubber chicken. I mean, you have to hear something over several times sometimes before you think it is do it. So using these different tips would be great. Okay, I'm going to see if there's another caller. Thank you so much for sharing. Okay. Let's see. Is someone else going to raise their hand and let us know what they're doing? Let's see. Someone's phone is open. Maybe we can ask them. No. Oh, well, it looks like we don't have any more calls. We're almost at the end of the half hour. I just want to encourage you to check out Story of Your Dinner. These are such beautiful pieces to share. Some of them are downloads. Some of them are online, like the video, coloring placemats for kids. It's just a lot of really wonderful stuff. So that's storyofyourdinner.org. If you're on Twitter or if your constituents and clients are on Twitter, we're having a Twitter chat around food safety for consumers at 4 p.m. Eastern Time on November 16th. I wrote everything down with the date. November 16th, 4 p.m. Twitter chat. We'll also be putting this information on Twitter and on Facebook to remind you in an e-card. And the CDC is also having a Twitter chat, a holiday food safety Twitter chat on December 7th from 2 to 3. And you'll be seeing more about that as well. And thank you to the person that's going to our conference. I'm sure many of us are going to be at the conference in Washington, D.C., the Consumer Food Safety Education Conference, January 25th to 27th. Early bird rates are still in place. Save $50 off the price, the full price, until December 1st. And so if we don't have any more calls, I'm going to just check and see if there's any more callers with any more comments. I just want to thank everybody for participating today. Great comments that were given today, great comments that you sent in ahead of time. We really appreciate being able to share because this makes us all better at what we do, getting great ideas from each other. So, Shelley, anything else you want to add in the last minute?
No, I would encourage you to join our Twitter party, and we have some great prizes for that. I mean, some of the prizes are fantastic, like a whole turkey preparation basket worth like $200. We have great prizes, and it's for consumers. So, hey, somebody in your community could win. So be with our Twitter chat on the 16th. That's less than 2 weeks away at 4 o'clock.
Okay. Well, thank you, everyone, for joining today. And we will have this recording online if you want to hear it again. I'll have to do the technical stuff, but it should be available on our website within a couple days. So have a great holiday, everybody. Hope to see you at the Twitter chat on November 16th.
Yeah,
okay?
Have a great Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Bye-bye.